more respectful.
Fair
Right?
enough.
Also, yeah.
But also, it's like, no, it's like, fuck. I'm not.
I don't know.
Either English, you know, you can do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
I'll be respectful.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Kitty Litter, where we talk about real shit happening right now. This is Oliver.
Wyatt.
And Tucker.
And today we're going to be talking about the death of Prince Philip.
Rest in peace.
I can't do this with a straight face.
I don't know.
That's all I know is rest in peace. You were the Queen's husband. That's all I know.
So recently we had the passing of Prince Philip, April 9th, 2021. He died at the age of 99. Bit of a legacy he left behind. But we're not really going to touch on his death or his life. I don't think this is the right place to talk about, or the right platform to talk about Prince Philip's death. He was a real person. He was loved by many, and we do make a lot of jokes. And it was... He is also a guy that said a lot of controversial things.
Okay.
In 1961, he said at the Scottish Women's Institute that British women can't cook. He's also a man who said... this is something he muttered at an Ethiopian art show in 1965. It looks like the kind of thing my daughter would bring back from her school art lessons. He's also a great man who said other things like, if it has 4 legs, and it is not a chair, if it has 2 wings and flies, but it's not an aeroplane, and if it swims and it's not a submarine, the Chinese will eat it. That was when he addressed a World Wildlife Fund meeting in 1986.
Holy.
We're not here to talk about any of that.
Oh, okay.
We're not here to talk about him as a person. One thing because I was looking at something to talk about. I didn't know if I wanted to dive in on the stuff he said or the legacy he left behind. But I read this on CNN. And I just want to get your thoughts on it.
Okay.
Because Philip's death really is the beginning of the end of an era. It is a story that reminds us the Queen is a person, not just an institution. This was said by Catherine Haddon. The irony is that her younger relatives have to date been little more than personalities, and it's not clear how well that will translate into becoming heads of the monarchy. Which is really interesting to think about with the new age of media and everything like that.
Yeah.
Especially with what's happening with Harry and Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
How William and Kate have been, and Charles now being the next in line. Unless he dies before the Queen dies, because I can honestly see that being a reality.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. The Queen's mother lived to like 103, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Holy shit.
Like, they live for a long time. Also, they're allowed to have hip replacements at the age of 95. Yeah, they're allowed to have dangerous procedures, even though it's not recommended for anyone like over 70.
Wow.
Perks of being royalty, I guess.
I guess.
But it does bring to mind what is going to happen when the Queen passes away and we now have royalty who grew up in the age of celebrities. Is that going to impact the way that people view royalty now? Is that going to impact interactions? Are we going to get like TikTok princes now? Like, what do you think is going to be the future here? Because it's going to be coming soon.
Like, so do you mean like, because so when the Queen, when she passes away, it's
Charles
is the next, right?
Yeah.
And
then it'll be William.
And William is Diana's son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, because I'm just kind of like so confused on who gets what. 'Cause I always thought William got it, not Charles, because he was the okay.
It's the oldest son, and it'll be the oldest son of the oldest son, and it'll just keep going that way.
So Charles is the Queen's son,
the firstborn son,
Queen's firstborn son, right?
Yeah.
And then William is Princess Diana's son.
Yeah,
right?
Prince Charles is and Diana's first son.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so Prince William so William and I get everyone's so mixed up.
So it goes.
So Queen, Charles, William, Harry, right?
But Harry's
now gone, so it would go
even after.
So would it go then William? It's William's son, right?
It'd be George.
It'd be George, yeah, which is William's son.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I got it. Yeah, because basically, Harry got kind of fucked. Unfortunately, being this young.
I think he knew from the get go he was.
And that's why he kind of did what he did. And it kind of was like the problem child, but he was like no, he was just a normal dude.
He was the most
he was the most
realistic, normal person in the whole thing.
Okay, so go on. Sorry, I just had to. I got it.
So it starts with Queen and Philip, who were cousins.
Really?
Yeah, they're second cousins.
Yeah, it's like he showed me like the tree, and at first it's fine, it's everywhere, boom, boom, and then it's like, then it kind of starts going down, oh, and then it's like connected, and it's like boom, it's fucked.
It's a tiny circle.
So, anyways, I'm just gonna. I apologize for asking that question. So, are you talking about
we
like?
are editing all this because I don't want the fucking monarch after us.
They know.
I hope they know.
And I think everyone knows.
Fucking dude, they know. They're like, oh, why don't we have to go to 2 family reunions?
Yeah,
what the fuck?
So when you say the celebrity, like you know, like how you're thinking, are we gonna see like Prince TikTok and shit? You're like Prince George and that shit and all that fucking crap.
Yeah,
like, or we could see them be like little fun shitty YouTube vloggers, be like, "Hey, mom, I'm here in the Buckingham Palace," like that shit.
Yeah.
We probably will see that, and I'm going to throw the fuck up.
I want to see.
I mean, the Queen's got Twitter.
But she doesn't use it.
No.
But I want to see one of them do the Renegade or something on TikTok. Renegade.
Just fucking. Do the like Soldier Boy.
Do that? Well, how does he do it?
Yeah, it's like I used to kind of like know how to do it. It's like that, and then it's like that, and then it's
like Superman.
Yeah, something like that.
Something.
But yeah, we'll probably. I don't think at all. Like if America thinks we're going to affect it, no. The fucking monarchy, I don't fucking know, man.
Because I don't see anything changing that much with Charles, but it's as soon as it gets to William.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the thing.
Because that's when he had all the cameras following him with
Kate.
Yeah, with Kate Middleton. That's when he had like the full paparazzi, and that's when
he wanted that like celebrity. Did he want it or?
No, it kind of happened.
It just happened.
It just happened.
I guess it's like, who's he gonna marry? And
it started with his mom too. Like,
Diana.
Even when he was a kid. Like,
he's always. Yeah, they're always gonna be there. I don't think it's gonna change because they've always been in that.
But do you think it will impact any differently?
I don't think so. Personally, I personally think like maybe. America wants to try to say, like, oh, we will impact them. I don't think they will. I think they're going to look and say, you guys are just fucking a bunch of fucking knobs. Like, no. I personally think.
I don't know where this all goes. I really don't. Like, with us, like, with the celebrity thing and everybody just dying to have fame and all this shit, I really don't know where it goes.
No, exactly.
I don't know where it goes, like, as a society as a whole.
Exactly,
I don't know where this end game is because everybody's just trying to get there.
Everybody wants that. Exactly. Everybody wants that it factor that I want to be the TikTok star, the fucking YouTube star, the fucking movie star, the TV show star, the fucking...
And we are not innocent because that's what
unfortunately. But at least we are in that crap. There are people who are on their phones who are like looking at... Because what's that fucking chick's name? TikTok? I always forget her name. You always tell me and I always forget the next...
Oh, Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, whatever. Like I always call her fucking the singer and I know it's not. Yeah, Charlie D'Amelio. I always say it's like... Because I always say... Anyways. People are looking at them and want to be the next that. At least we are like... Because I don't think any of us are going to make... Like there's dreams of like... I'm trying to word this properly. Hold on. We're in the industry of... Yeah, of course we want to be the next big factor, but I don't. But that's not the reason why we're doing this. We're doing this because we enjoy it. We love what we're doing.
We're in the industry of the craft, not the limelight.
Exactly, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what it is. And then you get all these fucking little fucking pieces of shit kids who who are these entitled fucking snot fucking face pieces of crap who don't know what fucking hard work is, and it's just like. No, like, look at me. I'm 17. I'm a TikTok star. I'm going to be in all these movies. It's like, yeah, have fun with your fucking limelight. I don't know who you are. If I ever see you and then you get offended that I don't, like, look back and say, oh, my God, that's this person. It's like, no, because I, A, don't give a fuck, and, B, I just don't give a fuck.
But then you've also got, with the age of technology, even more danger comes to the royal family now.
That's true,
because as soon as you've got a phone, people know where you are.
Yeah, exactly, right?
And that's it.
Then you just need Prince George just going selfie, Instagram. Do that on like his private account because he's going to be rebellious because kids are.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be like, "Oh, we found him." Where?
True, and then yeah.
Because it also does pose a great danger.
It does cause a big threat, and that's why I just think if you're like if that royal family like those guys like
they've got protection.
They got protection 24/7, and But I know what you mean. Like, there's still that factor of I don't think it's going to affect them in like going to their heads, but it will affect them, like you said, of danger because there is, like I said, there are those creeps out there, and as I take like adult on, like for Prince George being like, I'm at fucking Starbucks in fucking London, and to take some and some fucking psychopath who's following him on all social media fucking goes to Starbucks, sees them and kidnaps them somehow. I don't think that will happen, but I know what you mean. It will affect it in a way, but at the same time, I just think like Prince George and then all of Prince William's and Prince Harry's kids, they're okay because I think they'll be fine because their dads unfortunately they grew up having to be in the limelight because of the unfortunate murder of their mom, and so I think they will help them adapt easier than if it didn't happen. Maybe I think I don't know,
because one thing you've also got to take into consideration is how will the new generations of royals be shaped by social media as well.
Yeah,
because we've also imagine if Prince George was a Jake Pauler.
I don't think he will ever be.
No, I'm not saying that.
But I know what you mean. But just
if they did find like an influencer they liked and then started copying stuff like that. Because before, when they went to school, if they had like elocution lessons and stuff like that, they were taught how to be proper.
Yeah.
When you're growing up, trying to be raised
proper,
quote unquote proper, and then you've got like TikTok going, Instagram going,
and they're just and they're living their life,
and they've got that influence coming on them as well. It's going to completely change how that royal family's going to be.
It's hard because like at a young age, I think those kids, like, unfortunately, like they were just so accustomed to it being this way. I think it just almost, at least for Prince George, it's I think ingrained on him, where it's just like no, like maybe because he has a younger brother now too, right?
Younger brother and younger sister. It's George, Charlotte, and Louis.
So so the younger ones might be a little bit more, I think, acceptable than Prince George.
Just Louis going out on an absolute rager like Harry,
right? And just because it's hard, I don't know, because like I know what you mean. Like kids want to be rebellious and all this shit, but like if you grow up, we don't grow up in a monarchy, but like you're around that 24/7. I think like and you're kind of like your family fucking bloodline's kind of fucked. I think it's like almost in you to be fucking like
you that's your normal now.
That's your normal. Exactly.
That's the short version of what we're trying to say. What we're trying to say here is that's your normal.
Yeah.
You know nothing else.
No, exactly.
You were you're those kids with Princess Diana and Charles, right? Mm. They knew nothing else other than Princess Diana was a freaking a larger than life figure for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So these kids grew up in that. They haven't known that much. And then the tragic passing of their mother. And then that just created more media and all this shit. They haven't known anything other than the media. So now, like you said, they can help their kids through it.
Yeah.
They know nothing more.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what I think it is. Like, nothing else.
Yeah, right. And so I don't think it's going to affect him. I don't think it will affect it, but that's my 2 cents. It's super confusing what I was saying. This will.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
I personally think, and you see it now,
like nothing will change.
Nobody cares.
And that's it.
And I think that's what's going to happen. And as we keep going on, you see it, like, at least for me, I'm not from England. I don't know what it is to live in England and have the Queen.
Honestly, we all hate the royal family.
But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I respect that.
Well, not hate. I'll just say we're indifferent.
Like, I respect the fact that, you know what? England has, this, and that's what England was founded on. That's fine. Yeah. I personally just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Never took the time to understand it. But for me, I realize, like, even the generation of Canadians, like, who are, cared about,
still
people care about, like, I know my grandmother woke up at like 4:00 in the morning to watch the, like, I think William and Kate, like, it's like that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just because Canada's also a part of
we're
history.
The Commonwealth.
We're love child.
I don't know. I honestly, I really don't know where this goes. I'm actually it stresses me out thinking about it, because there's only one way to go, and that's just down.
Yeah,
where we are right now, we're on the precipice of something that we don't even know what's going to happen next.
Because before then, it was easy. Just take the throne, charity events, army. Take the throne, charity events, army. And that's all. You're an outreach program, essentially.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what the royal family have been ever since, like, the Civil War and stuff like that. They're just an outreach program to work with the people as opposed to politics. But now we got social media coming into it, and then the new wave of royalty coming in too. It's just unmarked territory now. There's no way of knowing what's going to happen.
Exactly right.
With the uproar that happened with the Oprah interview with Harry and Meghan, imagine that happening every week. Because that could be a potential.
And I think if that would happen every week, I think people are just like, I don't give a fuck anymore about, like, it's gonna be one of those things where it's just gonna be just so much. It's just like maybe it's gonna be for the first little bit. It'll be like, oh my god, like, yeah, because like that Oprah interview she had, that was one of the biggest things I think that was watched, because it was like, oh my god, like, dirt on the royal family, especially in America, because the Americans don't fucking know shit about the royal family. Yeah. Fair enough.
Also, racial tensions adding into it,
and the racial, like, you know, and Meghan Markle being like, yeah, no, they were like, and I again, 100% could see it, absolutely, and but I think it's just gonna be like that, almost constant, like how you guys were saying, and it's just gonna like, I think there was like, I don't give a flying fuck about what fucking Georgie fucking ate today, like I don't give a shit, like. It's gonna be like, I just think people just aren't going to give a fuck about them, just because it's just gonna be so much of it, and it's just.
I think that's where we're getting now, and that's why we're seeing a lot of drop off in our mainstream media, especially. Too much. Yeah. There's just too much shit.
Yeah.
So people stop caring. It's like with The Rock having Instagram. There used to be a time and era where The Rock wouldn't have Instagram. You wouldn't know what movie The Rock's working on.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know the next 15 movies he has planned.
Yeah.
So you're sitting and you're waiting for fucking Hollywood Insider to let you know. Or you're waiting for the DVD, if that was around, for the special features to know a little piece. You know, but now it's The Rock and Kevin Hart are talking on set, literally filming. And now it's come to a point where, for me especially, like for me personally, I don't care anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I think that's where it's heading, like you were saying.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Honestly, like that's where it's going to head, is like you just get bombarded with all this shit all the time. And it's just, I personally think it's just not healthy for the human being.
No.
But it's like you just get constant.
There's no stop. There's just no rest. And like I said, I think it's bad for, because then people get fucking either A, jealous, because they're seeing all this shit, and then they get all, or very depressed, because it's like, what the fuck, like, it's because we said his name, what the fuck's The Rock doing and I'm not? It's like, well, like, guys, like, Woody K. Well, The Rock also, like, like, look at his life, like, he had $7 fucking to his name when he was in Canada. And Wally Bruno, or I forget his name, coach, he coached BC, he coached Calgary at the time when he cut him, coached in BC, loves him, because he gave him the game, like, he's like, he got good head and shoulders, like, I know, like, he had faith in him, and The Rock just kind of, and that's why he loves Vancouver, because that's where he, I'm pretty sure it's I could be wrong, it's Wally Sam, I'm pretty sure, and
it's one of those things where it makes you feel at the moment that nobody's ever been in your position.
Exactly.
Down low. And I find that's what a lot of this area now, with all this shit bombarding us all the time, is nobody understand. Like, people are finding it harder to understand because it's so quick.
Yeah.
It's so quick. I get how many things have we pulled up right here?
Oh God.
2 seconds a pop.
Yeah, it's boom, boom, boom.
When we're talking, we want to be actors, and it's not there.
Yeah.
We're actors, and we can't get it right now. I think it's just us hard boiled now, in the sense of, I want something, it's here. I want something, it's here.
Yeah, we're so used to
it's here.
We're so used to not having to wait more than 2 minutes.
Or not having to work at something for such a period of time. Like, you want to be like The Rock?
Put the work
in. Fucking work like The Rock.
Put the work in. Go
put it in.
Yeah, like, and if it's you want to get the size of The Rock, have fun doing what he does. I'm sorry, like, most people will give up. Oh fuck! The second day in, because the man, because like most people look at The Rock, oh, okay, I'm gonna eat exactly how he eats, I'm gonna do this. Like, no. You start off, get kind of muscular, get strong, like start off like light, get into a routine, and then like when you start wanting to really get in, then get in. If you do it like that, your body's gonna go. Your body won't know. You gotta slowly bring it in, and again, well, The Rock could do it. It's like, well, also The Rock was a wrestler before. Then he became a movie star. His movies were shit. Like, let's face it, all the early Rock's movies were bad. But he fucking did his fucking due diligence. Did shitty movies, got out there, just proved himself. And then also it's because of all his movies, and people were probably saying, oh, he has something here. And then also him just being larger than life from his. And then I think also what happened too is like, guarantee he probably sat down and was just like, fuck, like, you know what? Let me be like The Rock. Like, let me be what I was in WWE. Like, how it's like, you know, like the people's champ, just fucking the eyebrow raised, the fucking jabroni fucking guy, fucking, you know, the guy who just went off and just fucking everyone either hated him or loved him. And I think that's what he took. I think being a wrestler helped him the best and becoming a movie star just because. And then I think he's played himself. It's okay. Everyone knows me as The Rock, not Dwayne. Yeah. And that's why it's always like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right? Because I think he just took that name. Okay, I'm Dwayne The Rock Johnson now. He's took his name. It's like, look at that's who I am. I'm not Dwayne Johnson. And because I think there was a bunch. Like, Gridiron Gang he did, and I think it was Gridiron Gang. I think and a bunch. Like, it was I don't know. But
just to wrap up because we're running out of time. Bring it back to Prince Philip with the whole in abundance thing. BBC News, they got a lot of complaints reporting his death because it was 2 days solid of them just reporting the death on 2 different channels. People are like, we want to see other news going on other than the death, which is the oversaturation going on in the mainstream media. But again, the British Broadcasting Company, I think they're legally obliged to show that.
That's what I thought. I was reading too. Like the flags are half mast, and then they have to they have to fucking talk about it.
And the last thought, we got 2 minutes left. The last thing I'm gonna end it with is by saying, can't wait to see the Prince George, the first royal boxing match coming. This has been Kitty Litter. This has been Oliver,
Wyatt,
and Tucker.
See you next week. Hey everybody, thanks for watching that podcast. Now if you want to see more videos from us, just click up here. If you want to subscribe, hit that button right there. Now if you want to follow us on any social medias, they're in the description down below. And if we messed up anything or you want to correct us or just start a conversation, drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching.